Today is Tuesday, Parashat Bo. Parashat of this week includes in it the first mitzvah given to the Jewish people as a nation. Until now, we had Avraham Avinu was given the mitzvah of Brit Milah. Adam Arishon, even before, was given the mitzvah of Pru Urvu, to procreate. We have also Yaakov Avinu that had the regarding the sciatic nerve, the Gida Nashe, not to be eaten. So we have some mitzvot that were given before addressed to an individual. Adam, Avraham, Yaakov. Now we have a mitzvah that is given to the Jewish people, as a nation, as they were about to exit from Egypt. And that mitzvah is the mitzvah of Kiddush Hachodesh, of sanctifying the new month. Just as the sliver of the moon begins from the new month, is a mitzvah to be Mekadesh. Many years ago, they used to do it in the rabbinic court, where they would say, now declare, now the month begins. And nowadays we have a calendar. And the calendar tells us when is Rosh Chodesh. For instance, Thursday this week is going to be Rosh Chodesh Shvat. Sometimes a month in the Jewish calendar has 29 days. Sometimes a month has 30 days. When it's a month that has 30 days, we consider the 30th day of the month that just concluded and the first day of the next month. Both days have the title of Rosh Chodesh, beginning of the month. And what is this idea about our calendar going by the cycle of the moon and not by the cycle of the sun? In fact, we also include the sun as the cycle of the sun as something that we relate to, because we add an extra month of Adar if Pesach was going to happen more in the winter time than in the springtime. So we also take into account the cycle of the sun, which is the 365 days. However, the cycle of the moon is 29 and a half days, approximately 29 days and 12 hours and a certain number of minutes. And since it's not a complete 24-hour day cycle, but it's rather 29 and a half days. Some months are 29 days and some months are 30 days. And this idea of giving us, the Jewish people, the mitzvah of Kiddush Hachodesh as the first mitzvah for the nation, delivers a couple of very important messages. Number one is to sanctify time. Time is the most precious commodity we can have. You cannot buy time in a store. There are 24 hours in a day, there are 60 minutes in an hour, and there is a certain number of days in a week, 7 days, etc. So this is a commodity that is limited, and we have to sanctify time. So the idea of sanctifying time is as applicable to the people going out of Egypt as it is applicable to today. We can be so involved in so many different activities throughout the day, but we have to make sure that we sanctify time, that we dedicate some time to sanctity, to spirituality, to quality time, even with the family, or quality time in a way that as they were going out from Egypt, a time of slavery, where their time was not under their control, basically, Hashem tells us, look, you're going to be free now. Remember, sanctify time. So Kiddush Hachodesh is to sanctify the new month, but Chodesh has to do also with Chadash. It means like every new moment, have an aspect of giving it importance and cherish every moment and make sure that you sanctify time. That's why we have the holidays, that's why we have Rosh Chodesh, and that's why every day we should dedicate some time to prayer, to learning Torah, to quality time. So this is one idea. There's another idea very important that the Jewish calendar going by the moon delivers. That there is always hope, there is always renewal. Because the moon, as it gets dark, and you think that's it disappears, it starts again. From a small sliver to grow all the way until the middle of the Jewish month, the moon is full. So we have this idea also of renewal and of hope. No matter how difficult or dark things become, there's always the possibility of improvement, of getting better. And also the idea to always improve and work on ourselves to become better. And that's another idea that is delivered by the concept of the moon as the calendar that we go by. And that is the first mitzvah given to Am Yisrael as a nation before the mitzvah of Korban Pesach, of the Paschal lamb that they did on the Exodus from Egypt. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.